A San Antonio family says their loved one who was vaccinated died from the coronavirus. The 69-year-old mother also loved giving back to her community. Eyewitness News reporter Henry Ramos spoke to her daughters, who are still encouraging others to get the COVID vaccine.
Still waiting to wake up from this nightmare.
Bianca and Cecily Martinez just lost their rock, their mother, Griselda.
Is this real? Like, did this really happen?
At the end of July, the 69-year-old started feeling sick and tested positive for the coronavirus.
This is what I was so scared would happen to my mother.
The sisters say they were shocked after hearing the news. Their mother was one of the first to get her COVID vaccine in January and was extremely careful.
How does this happen?
They say Griselda wasn't really sick. She had mild symptoms like a sore throat, maybe fever. One day after being just fine in the morning, hours later, something went wrong.
This is the first time through all this time that she tells me I can't breathe.
Bianca, who lived with her mom, called EMS to take her to the hospital.
But just the time it took me to walk out of the room to call for 911 and come back and my mom was out.
She says her boyfriend started doing chest compressions, but it was too late.
She was like, I can't breathe. And you know what? Those are my mom's last words to me.
The paramedics tried to revive their mom, but couldn't. She died in her home.
I just honestly didn't know how ugly COVID can be.
They say their mother was one of the most caring who loved to help others. For several years, Griselda gave back to the community she grew up in. She worked Bexar County elections at her local community center.
Just thinking about her, like, she was the person anybody could call for like a pick-me-up or a joke.
Griselda was diabetic and had underlying health conditions, and despite her death, these two still encouraging others to get the vaccine.
Everyone was vaccinated. My mom was the only one who got sick. So do they work? Absolutely.
Henry Ramos, KENS 5, Eyewitness News.
Your heart breaks for that family. Now, according to Metro Health, so far, 6 people in Bexar County who were vaccinated have died from COVID. Officials say the primary reason, though, they had underlying health conditions.